Hello. In this week's treasure hunt, we have a couple from Worcester, Tony and Linda Gay. You looking forward to this?
Yes, we are, thank you.
What do you do, Tony?
I'm a tutor in a college of higher education.
All your students are going to enjoy watching you, I'm sure.
I think they'll have some fun, yes.
And what about you, Linda?
I'm a housewife, primarily, and a part-time teacher for a few hours a week.
Oh, you keep a busy life, then?
Yes, fairly hectic.
Any children?
There's two, Roanna and Charlotte.
Well, the best of luck to you both. Hope you enjoy it. And to keep us in some sort of order, who better than Winsor Willis?
And the best of luck from me as well. And just to remind you that if you complete the 5 clues, the prize is £1,000.
You realise, don't you, that you'll be directing Annika without seeing her, but we should be able to hear her. So, Annika, can you hear me?
Hello there! Hello, Tony. Hello, Linda.
Hello, Annie.
Kenneth, Mum, Dad, Juliet. Nice to see you all. Well, I'll tell you where we are this week, and that's Clanfa Puchwyn Gicho Ger Chwindrwbrook Clantasilio Go Go Go. But we are in Wales, but we're actually on the southwest coast in Pembrokeshire. Do you know that area at all?
No, not at all.
The coastline here is just staggering. Just over there to the west is a natural limestone arch, that's the Green Bridge of Wales, and down below are the stack rocks, great pillars of limestone. This is the most dramatic scenery I think I can say I've ever seen. It's a beautifully sunny day. This is really a lovely coastline. Further away from this area, lovely sandy beaches. And here we are ready to go. Let me just say hello to our 2 little Welsh rabbits, though. Graham, of course, there, and Frank. Graham's still got his Biggles hat on. No, we're ready to go. If you want to open your map, I'll show you the exact position. I can hear a great sort of steaming noise. Is that the map opening?
It's the map rolling back, yes.
Oh, and there's Keith! Keith has just sort of popped up over the cliff top to pick us up.
I forgot about you, Keith. Sorry about that. It's not because I don't love you dearly. Give us a wave when you finish stabilising yourself. You'll see on the south coast a place called, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, so I do say sorry in advance, Elagug Stacks, or
all I can say is take care, because I can see a danger area directly above.
Well, any minute later, if I took one step backwards, I would be crashing over into the water below, so we are taking great
So,
care.
yes, you're sandwiched between 2 danger areas.
Great.
Well, Wincy, tell us a bit
careful.
more about the area, would you?
Certainly. Well, here we are. This is our start. We're in Pembrokeshire, in the county of Dyfed, and actually on the toe of Wales. Beautiful area. Wonderful. There's Annika's start at Elagig Stacks. It's pronounced gig, I'm reliably told. I hope that's right. And our map, you've got a much more detailed Ordnance Survey map down there, but on our simpler map here, we travel from Haverfordwest in the south right down to the sea. And in fact, Pembrokeshire is a really seafaring county. None of it's more than 9 miles from salt water. The treasure that you're going to search for today is a sign of the zodiac. A sign of the zodiac.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Clue, start the clock.
Good luck.
Annika, and to you.
Here's clue 1. Ahead, where the courteous knight of the Round Table changed his name, get a rundown on his hermitage. Ahead, where the courteous knight of the Round Table changed his name, get a rundown on his hermitage.
Ah, well, that doesn't ring a bell immediately.
Are you actually in the helicopter, Annie?
No, so we're standing on the cliff. Shall we get up?
Yes, get into the helicopter, please.
Explore the coastline. Right.
And get airborne, please.
Right.
Who was the courteous knight? Where he changed his name.
There we go.
Right.
Did you enjoy that little up and over? Keith likes a little up and over. Sometimes likes an up and under, don't you? Eddie Waring, eat your heart out. Okay, can we just take off and
Curtis Knight.
have a look round?
Ahead. Oh, it doesn't mean ahead, it means ahead. I should think, don't you think so?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Annie,
Yes,
are you up
hello.
in the air?
We're up in the air.
Well,
Yes.
at the moment there are several
There are
heads.
several heads.
We think that
Saddle head.
we think that the part of the clue that says ahead means that perhaps you have to go to one of the heads on the coast.
A headland.
A headland, yes.
It could be St Govan's Point or Stackpole
could be either
Head.
east or
There
west.
would be a lot of those things, couldn't
So
it?
we just so if you could just
We'll see where
circle,
we are.
if you
This
could
is-
just circle
yes.
for a moment while we just try and sort this one.
You can see from the pictures Graham's getting there how the limestone has been eaten away by a mixture probably of, well, the sea and the very strong winds you get round here.
Look, I found something about it. Would you like to have a look? Some
you.
carbon.
Incredible, that. It's so beautiful here that if you saw it on a
that?
film, you wouldn't believe
Right.
it was real. You'd
Yes.
think it was just a backdrop painted onto
Annika?
a screen. Yes.
Annika, could you
Hello.
head for St Govan's Head,
Oh,
please?
what's St Govan's? Oh,
That's kind of
yes, that's
east
the-
of where you are.
east,
Can you
yes,
see it?
Yes, got that immediately. That's,
Okay.
We've
that's
found we found something with reference to King Arthur.
Oh, terrific.
Sir Gawain.
Sir Gawain presumably
Yes.
became St. Govan, you see.
Yes.
I think we ought to make a public apology before we start
Yes, I
to all
think
the Welsh
so.
But anyway, you'll do it all properly because you were
Yes.
born in Wales.
St. Gowans.
St. Gawain came to...
Yes, it's ahead of us now, in fact. It's literally
What's he
just
got
along
to
the
do? Get a
coast.
rundown on his hermitage.
Yes, he came
Wonderful,
here for
this weather.
seclusion.
We're flying really low along the water.
Run down
It's
his hermitage.
incredible. Oh, Keith, this is quite exciting. It really is. We're speeding along the water. The sun's glittering on it. The head's ahead of us. The head's ahead
There's a
of us.
building there. Can we see a building?
And
a chapel?
all the way along this
holy
coast,
well.
a spectacular rock formation of the limestone.
Changed his name to get a
Empty.
rundown on his hermitage. St.
Building.
Govan's Head,
You're looking for a
101.
building.
Building, right. Well,
That's-
this is the point up here that doesn't seem... It's not exactly one of the most habited areas of Britain I've ever been to.
Apparently, Annika, the building is no older than 11th century.
Oh, right.
So we know that much.
All this coast is part of the Pembrokeshire National Park, and it's
I'm just
completely
looking up St.
unspoiled.
Govan's Chapel.
Yes.
Well, here is St.
Washington.
Govan's Head.
Annika?
Yes.
You want St. Govan's Chapel,
Ah, the chapel. Oh, right, it's got that on the map.
right?
Can you see that
Where
chapel,
does she want
Keith?
that? Oh, that is the hermitage.
Yes, that
That's
is
just
the hermitage.
Right. We'll be there in 1 minute. We're just flying
you.
around this coast. Oh, it is fabulous. I wish you were here. There's a boat below us. I wonder what they're after. Is that fishing?
Aha, that's for you, I expect.
A rundown.
Oh, do you think it is?
A rundown. You've got
I
to
know, I
run
think it's
down
just...
to the
Oh,
hermitage.
lobster pots. There's a boat going out to get its
Across a
daily
ravine.
collection of lobsters.
Yes, Annika.
Yes, hello.
The path down to the chapel actually runs through the building, through the chapel. So it could be that you've got to run down the path.
Is that within the building? Is it a sort of pathway in the building?
Yes, the pathway
Right.
goes through the building.
Well, if it's 11th century, there won't be a lot of the building left, probably.
It's built across a ravine forming the only approach to the sea for several miles on either
Ah,
side.
so we're looking for a ravine. Now, let's
Ravine.
see round. Can you go round here, Keith?
Is this it here?
That's it.
This is it?
Yes.
Okay.
We've got a picture of it,
We have a
Annika.
picture.
Oh, how incredible! Yes, it's sort of nestling right
Yes.
below
That's
in
it.
the rocks.
And there's-
a stone path down to
That's
it.
right.
That's right.
Oh,
And so it looks as if
beautiful.
you have to go down there to the bottom.
This is. We've got tears in our eyes. This is so emotional. It really is beautiful.
We don't know
Keith,
exactly where to send it to look.
Where can we
do
land?
Well, I suppose in the hermitage
Get
it's
a
not a very
rundown
big
on his
place, is it?
hermitage.
No.
It's amazing.
You
You
probably
just
find a clue there.
you
don't
wouldn't
think,
see
in
it
there?
if you didn't know it was down that ravine. It's right hidden and nestling in those rocks. It's beautiful.
Well, this has got quite a section on it. It's
Okay.
a bell tower.
Whereabouts are you landing, Annie?
We're just landing at the top,
At the top.
and we're just running out now. And there's quite
had
a
5
few
minutes.
steps. There's quite a few steps down to it.
Right.
Hello.
So go carefully.
Yes.
We'll go very carefully. Right. They're quite slippery, Graham. Be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Doesn't it sound lovely?
It is. It's just so fantastic. When the sun's out, everything looks magical.
On this picture, it looks a long way down there.
It is quite a few steps down. It's tiny. It's not like a big area at all.
Shame you haven't got time to count the steps, because in tradition it says the steps never count the same going down as they do coming
Oh,
up.
we'll have to go up again and
In this particular place? Oh, no.
It says in this book, St. Govan's Chapel, wedged between the sea and 2 cliffs at the foot of 50 or so steps, Annie.
50
So
or
maybe just-
so.
well,
Right, well, that's
50
how
is
many
probably
we're
enough.
going. But it really is wedged between the cliff on either side. A very sheltered spot, I should imagine. We'll have to come back here for a
It
picnic.
says there is a superstition that if you count the steps down and then if you count them up again, you'll never get the same total. That's just what
Right.
Wincis said.
Right, well, we're at the archway, which is where you go in. Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can.
And look at, how imagine having that, waking up and having that as your view out the window.
So
where would
haven't-
it be? Which,
We don't know, Annika.
It just says
On his hermitage.
on his hermitage.
On.
Is it?
On.